296 buba ku ballot paper.
Therefore, today, I just want to emphasize mass issues.
N'olwekyo olwaleero Pulezidenti alikwenda kwogera ku nsonga edo editugemaku
ezikwata ku bamwananchi
edigemagana ku muntu wa wansi omuntu oyo owa wansi ate niwe oli wano mu Busoga mwene ate oli kuwuliriza Pulezidenti muntu wa wansi.
Now, when we were coming, we stopped after Nyenga. We stopped there with Mama.
Pulezidenti w'abaire ali kwida bemereire ku ngoma z'obita kwenyenga bemereire kwawo.
And the wananchi came.
Yabayo abantu abaidye eri omukulembeze ow'eiwanga.
And there were many children among the group who gathered there.
Wabairewo n'abaana abato ababaire mu gurupu ababaire bakungaine abaidye okubona ku mukulembeze ow'eggwanga.
Now, those wananchi are free inspectors of government programs.
Nti abantu abo ababulido baidembe okuba nga balondola programs eda government.
Basobola kulondora entegeka za gavumenti awatali kubasasula.
Nti basobola okulondola enteekateeka ya gavumenti nga tebabasaswire.
Like that group there, like that group which gathered around us.
Nga group eyo ebaire abo oba eidye eri omukulembeze.
I asked them, these children, are they going to school?
President ababuuziza nti abaana bano bajja ku masomero era basoma.
They said some, but many are not going to school.
Abantu bakobye nti abandi bajja ku isomero basoma aye abasinga bungi tibasoma.
I said, why?
President yabuuza nti lwaki?
They said because they were sent out of school because of the school fees.
Bakobye President nti abaana bano tibasoma olw'okuba abaana bano babagoba ku masomero nga babenda ku sente ed'okusasula betwidi nga school fees.
You remember in 1996, after that election we introduced UPE. And we said the money you have been asking for the children to pay, the central government will send it. Don't charge money anymore.
Era government enungi eya President Museveni yatawe nkola yakoba nti esente ezo mubaire musaba nga musaba abazaire abaana okusasula nga school fees. Timukasasula government eyowagati ejja kuba ng'esobola okusasula sente ezo ng'edireeta mu masomero. Era ekikola mukubeko mu ngalo lwekyo.
And we have been sending that money. These people can give you their money. We have been sending to these districts.
Ero President alikoba nti government ebaire ewereze sente edo ku ma districts era ku district edimala nidija mu masomero.
But the head teachers and the PTA don't respect that. They take the money but also charge the children.
Aye abakulira amasomero n'obukiiko obw'abazaire ekyo tibakiwa kitiibwa oba tibakiteeka mu nkola bajja mu maiso basaba abazaire sente ate nga gavumenti yoona erireeta sente.
And that's how the children are expelled from school.
Era ekyo nekireeteire abaana okuba nga tibajja ku masomero nga basigaire waka nga tibasoma olw'okuba headmaster basaba abazaire sente ate nga abazaire bazira sente.
We told these people, stop charging these children money.
owekitiibwa opulezidenti aliko yakoba abantu bano bedmaster n'abakulira amasomero nti mulekere okutooza abantu esente olw'okuba tuleeta ki tubawa sente lwaki kayi mutooza omuntu owa bulidde eki sente aye tebakiwulira oba lwempitu.
And if the capitation grant we are sending is not enough, tell us, we send more money so that instead of chasing the children out of school.
Owekitiibwa pulezidenti alikoba ati yabakoba nti weeba ensonga nga mulikoba muti sente ediweebwa oba edireetebwa mu masomero ni mu madistrict diba ntono mukyogere gavumenti esobole okwongera mu ki sente aye nga tubatwere ku muntu wa buliido na mwana amugoba nti bamutoole ku school fees ekyo tobikumbire omu ngalo bananga abasoga.
Now these children of the poor people, if their parents cannot manage, it is the state of Uganda which becomes their parent to look after them.
Atano era alikoba ate olw'ensonga eyo bana baana bano ababantu abatasobola kusasula sente kitegeeza ki nti gavumenti niyo erina okuyingirawo okuboneka nti eyambaku oba esasula ekyo omuzaire kyeyandisasulire.
Uganda yefuuka omuzaire w'omwana w'omunaku.
Uganda ate ekulemberwa President Museveni nefuuka omuzaire ow'omwana ow'omunaku. So abanaku President Museveni akobye nti Uganda neina ofuuka ate ekulemberwa ye Saabalwanyi.
So in the coming financial year,
n'olwekyo mu mwaka ogw'ebyesente oguli kwida
of 2024, 2025, or 2020, that one of those years.
Omwaka ogw'ebyesente gwe tuyinza okoba ogw'enkumya 2024-2025.
Or the one after that.
Oba negiririra.
We are going to start a new campaign on this issue.
President akobye ajja atandika campaign empyaka olw'ebyo ate mu mwidi ye kasita atandika oba yalina abantu 27 yawangula olutalo n'eki kyekiki omulema mumukubire mu ngalo.
Now, but I want support from all of you.
Aye owekitiibwa President alikoba ati ng'ebyo tunaabigusa tulina okigemera walala twena ng'abana Uganda,
so that we don't tolerate anybody who undermines that program.
Olw'okuba nti nga twetaaga okigemera walala nga tutunigira ku muntu liiso yena oyo ali kwenda programu dino obutatuukirira.
Then, so this was free information from the Wananchi whom we saw at Nyenga.
Gano gabaire mawulire okuva mu bantu ababaire enyenga abamiitize oba abastopinze President Museveni.
Then Mama Janet asked them, said, but have you started using the PDM money?
Then omukaire Janet amaze yababuuza nti aye mutandise okozesa sente dino detuwa kumiruka.
They said, tuzuulira buwulizi nate tuzirabangako.
That they Wananchi said they just hear about the Operation Development Model money.
So Mama Janet said she's going to go back there, that particular place.
Nto omukaire Janet akobye nti kyetaagisa okwira yenyenga okuboneka nti ekintu ekyo bakinogera idagala.
With the MP of the area.
Ni member wa parliament owekiketeze ekyo.
Then to find out what happened to the money for that parish.
Okuboneka nti tutegeera kiki ekyatuuka ku sente edo omuluko ogwo.
That was free intelligence from the Wananchi.
Ago gabayira amawulire ag'obwereere okuva ku muntu wa buliido ekiraga nti President Museveni agira irala paka ku muntu waki.
Just by stopping on the road without a plan, they give you all the information.
Ukuba President ayemerera kumwemerera kunjira nga takibaire nakyo mu birowoozo mu plani de nti nja kwemerera kwawe aye wayemerera kwati yafuna amawulire ag'obwereere agagema ku bantu be.
Then they told me that this road
era bamukobye nti ekiketezo kino.
That new road from the bridge to Mukono through Buyukwe.
Ekyo kitegeeza okuva ku lutindo lwaife eidinda okubitira irala paka Mukono ni Buyukwe.
That it was finished 2 years ago, but already potholes have started developing.
Oluguudo lwaife olwo okubita omwo nti lwakabaawo okubwa myaka 2 aye essaawa eno olubitamu mutandise kuba binga. Muli kuba no president ali kulingirira ku kintu ekigemera kinooto waaki owa wansi. Baba weebale ino era osigale nga omu Uganda okubala paper oyisa kubona obwo tuyisa okuwa obululu.
And indeed, when I was driving, I started seeing the potholes in the new road. I started seeing those potholes. I had not attended to them, but when they told me, I saw some between Nyenga and the bridge, the Nairo bridge.
Era owekitiibwa president alikoba nti abaire takitaire kwino birowoozo aye abantu bano bamaze ne bamuwa amawulire yeena agiire ng'akiringirira yabona ebiina ebiri mu luguudo oluki oluyaka okusingira irala okuva Enyenga otuukira irala ku lutindo lwaife.
So I wanted General Katumba to go on that road. And what happened? We have just finished that road.
Era president alikoba alagira ogeno ominisita ow'entambula n'amakolero nti ataka yabeyo abone enguudo ekyo era baba kansabe ogeno era eyamala abiteko kwambako oti paka embulamu tirwona alubone.
So therefore, the point I want to emphasize
n'olwekyo epointi o-president ejatakire okuteekako eno eisira
is number 1, education for our children.
Esooka nti n'okusoma okw'abaana baife bona mu Uganda.
And in the government schools, we introduce free education. It must be implemented.
Ate nga mu masomero aga gavumenti mwaidamu okusomera obwerere ekiina oteekebwa mu nkola.
Those people at Nyanga started telling me about nurseries and so on. I said, "Bya nursery sigenda kubiyingira musibisobola."
Owekitiibwa president alikoba ati abantu aba baire Enyenga batandise omukoba ku masomero gano agatandikirwa ku aga nursery agatandikira mu ag'abaana abato. Aye president akobya ati ekyo nkizira kusaawa eno ndi eno mu primary na secondary n'okweyongerayo.
Me, I start with the primary P1 wentandikira.
President owekitiibwa government ye etandikira mu P1 n'okweyongerayo.
This is the war I'm fighting.
Era luno n'olutalo lwali kulwanisa ate nga nkidi Ssabalwanyi aida luwangula.
Then the next one is wealth creation in the homes.
Ekiira n'okuboneka obukombe mu maka agaife obukombe oba obugayiga mu maka gaife oba mu nnumba daife.
This is where PDM comes in.
Wano sente ediida ku muluka wediidiramu.
Where Emyoga come in.
N'emyoga dona wedingiriramu.
I will come back to Busoga for a zone tour. We shall talk more about that.
Banamukuba ekyo mu ngalo president akobera aliko abakwira mu Busoga buli musogo woli okuba mu ngalo o president aliko banatiri kubona ngalo gye muri kuba Basoga n'enduulu akazira okebusoga kemubemu kubeku nze kankubeko
Omuntu omulamoji bwatyo bwakyamusa abantu. Now the third one is health. It seems there is some issue also with the Amadagara Marwaro.
Owekitiibwa president alikoba nti waliwo ensonga n'amadagala ya babanga wolikoba waliwo ensonga egemagana n'eddagala okuba mu malwaliro gaife.
But that one also we are going to check.
Owekitiibwa president alikoba ati ekyo kyona ajakikingako oba ajakirondoola abone lwaki.
That group told me about the Marwaro and some issue of the drugs.
Era abantu abo ababaire Enyenga bakobye president bamukobera ebigemagana n'amalwaliro n'eddagala mu malwaliro.
So it is easy to find out who is doing what in the villages.
Ya owekitiibwa President alikoba ati kyangu ino okinoonendereza okubona nani alikola ki, nani ali kuyingizaamu ki, nani atalikola ki.
Now, the other issue is peace.
Ekiraku ne okuba nga tuba n'emirembe.
That one we are working on. The army is involved. I'm always directly involved. That one is moving well.
Era ekyo ndowooza twena tukiikirira Uganda tukiikiriza nti okuba n'emirembe amagye gaife galikola bulungi. Ate baba amagye poliisi gafuuka Uganda ga buliido. Tini galege twaboneranga mu motoka abantu bagatya. Gano oba ni jeno yabo titi jeno olwokuba wagata mu discipline. Webale baba abasoga bakulage okwebasa kwekyo.
In spite of the bad situation in Congo, in Somalia, in South Sudan, and the infiltrations which we get from there once in a while, the Uganda is very peaceful.
Ya akobye ngotwaire ku embere edindi ediri munsi editulira inaine nga South Sudan mu Congo edidawo olumu n'olumu aye okutwalira owalala tuyinza okuba nti mu mbeera ey'obutebenkefu tuli bulungi nnyo.
Now, then the next issue of the masses are the jobs for the young people.
President akobye nga tutoira ku ebyo byonna byo twakabala ekintu ekindi ekigemaku ate nga kigemaku buli muntu wa buliido n'okuboneka nti abavubuka n'Abannayuganda bafune emirimu n'ensonga ey'emirimu.
And on one of the speeches I told you that if you adopt the method of commercial agriculture on a small scale, like the model of Mr. Nyakana in Fort Portal.
Owekitiibwa President alikoba nti rumu we yali alikwogera yatukoba ku ati ngoli tukoopa enima ey'okuboneka nti tokolerera kida kyonka aye olima ebyo by'otundaku ekyo oboneraku atuwayireku nga onakanya okuzwa omufotofoto eyo mu Western.
Olima olunda byotundaku ate birimu ekibalo.
Olikuwulira nga olima watundaku ate ng'otayiremu ekibalo
olima n'okulunda byonna wamu
n'okwaya okulima n'okwaya byonna ate ng'obitayiremu ekibalo.
You can, like Nyakana in Fort Portal, is employing 10 people.
Omukulu Nyakana okuva mu Western e Fort Portal yawa emirimu abantu nga 10.
Now, we have got like 9 million families in Uganda.
Mu Uganda tuyinanga families oba amayumba oba amaka nga emiliyoni 9.
Let's say the ones in the villages are 7 million.
Singa tukoba nti amaka ago agali mu byalo singa gaba emiliyoni nga 7.
And most of them have land.
Atenga bona baine eitaka.
If each one employs 10 people,
singa emiliyoni edo omusanvu ediri mu byalo singa buli family oba maka singa gawe emirimu abantu nga 10,
we shall have 70 million jobs, more than the population of Uganda.
Tuba nga tuyina emirimu emiliyoni 7 okusinga ku obungi obw'abantu abali mu Uganda.
We shall have to import workers from other countries.
Era kinaba kisaba nti tufune ku abakozi okuva mu nsi edindi edituliraine ni mu nsi yona.
And it has happened before, because when the British introduced coffee here and cotton, we didn't have enough workers.
Owekitiibwa President alikoba nti kyaliwo abakulembeze bale abaida abazungu nga bakaidanga muno we baleeta emwani titwali na bantu basobola akola abamalayo mu Uganda baali batono kyekitegeeza kyali kwogeraku nti tikibangawoku kisoboka okubaawo.
People to work in the Bikado. We have to get people from Rwanda, from Burundi, to come and work in the sugar cane, to come and work in the coffee, in the cotton.
Owekitiibwa President aliko bati abantu twafunanga abantu kuva mu Rwanda, kuva mu Burundi okuyida okola mu masamba gaife ag'ebikaado n'amasamba gaife agapamba n'ag'emwani.
Now, those are the 5 points which concern most the Wananchi.
Edo n'ensonga 5 edigema ku muntu owa bulido.
Free education.
Okubanga abantu
Health, stopping the stealing of drugs in hospitals.
Ekigamagana n'obulamu nga abasawu oba abantu abakola mu malwaliro balekera okuyiba eddagala lyaife mu malwaliro.
And those who say health issues can't be done properly are wrong.
N'ababakoba ati ebyobulamu tibisobola okukolebwa bulungi bona baba bakyamu.
Because immunization is moving very well. Immunization okugema.
Olw'okuba nti okugema ate baba ninze nkulira immunization forum mu parliament ya Uganda. So ogema kokuli kujja mu maiso bulungi.
It's doing well.
Baba kyali koba nti abaana webagema wetwali era emyaka gire egy'ekinaana nga President Museveni akalikira buyinza abantu balinga balema polio yafuukanga polio endwaire dino edekuluzima ayi baba olwaide ati polio okugema abaana endwaire edo bikoze bulungi ate tena nkisemba kuba ninze chairperson wa immunization forum mu parliament ya Uganda.
Omulamu oje akoze bulungi akoze speech ye.
Baba Ansonia.
Ebyokutafuta aviireku nayogera ebibye aye ebyomulamu ogi bikwatagana n'ebyange n'olwekyo mpagira omulamu ogi kyakobye nanze nakyengoba.
Baba tweyanziza.
As he was saying, some of the diseases have disappeared.
Nga President wakobye endwaire dindi dabulawo.
Polio disappeared, measles disappeared.
Polio yabulawo. Olunkusense lwabulawo.
We are now telling the young girls about the kokoro, the cancer of the uterus.
Sawa eno President yaliko bantu government eribanga ekobera abaana abato abaisuka abawala okundwairo ya cancer owana baana.
All those are doing very well.
Awona birikola bulungi.
So if vaccination can do well,
oba okugema n'olwekyo oba okugema kisobola okola obulungi,
why can't treatment do well?
Lwaki okwidandaba tikusobola kukola bulungi?
The problem is only in stealing drugs.
Ekizibu wekiri kiri mu kuyiba idagala.
I think vaccines are very difficult to steal.
Ndowooza idagala ery'okugema tiryangu bya kuyiba.
Because it needs cold storage and so on.
Olw'okuba nti byenda olitereka obulungi nga mafriji n'ebindi.
So therefore, we shall have to get a solution for the the treatment side, the curative side of health care.
N'olwekyo President alikoba nti waida kubaawo enkola okuboneka eidagala okulinogera eidagala abo abayiba okuboneka nti obwidandabi bubaawo bulungi mu malwaliro.
Now the other issue is peace and then jobs. This is for the Wananchi.
kino ensonga eyindi n'ebyemirimu n'okuba nti tuli mu idembe.
Now, on the issue of the roads,
President alikoba ati ku nsonga egemagana n'enguudo.
the roads here in Busoga, there are many roads which we want to do, but we shall start with some major ones which we have been trying to work on for a long time.
Ya owekitiibwa Basoga mukuba mu ngalo akobera ate ebigemagana n'enguudo wano mu Busoga waliwo enguudo egirina okolebwaku aye twaba atandika n'ejo egisinga obunene ng'okuzwa okwambaka otyembulamu ti baba olwo nga lunene.
Kata omuwulire atandise okwogera ebibye. Now, the one I have in my head is the one from Ginger Bridge, Budondo, Mburamuti, Kamuli.
O President oluguudo olumulya mu mutwe niro okuzwa okulutindo obita kwamba koti Budondo Butagaya Matumu oyabe Mburamuti paka Kamuli paka Bukungu.
Now that road we have been putting on companies, but it will be done. You can be sure it will be done.
Nti oluguudo olwo babaire batandikangawo abajo olukola kampani aye era luyida akolebwa baba webale ino.
I haven't checked the latest, but it will be done. It's one of our priorities.
O President akobera ati oluguudo nilo okunguudo egisooka era lwaba akola nankubadde ali kwaba akyekinga.
Now, then there's the road from Kamuli to Bukungu.
Oluguudo okuva Kamuli paka Bukungu.
That one must be done. We have been talking about it for a long time.
Nti lwona lwogeirwaku okumala ebbanga inene era lwona lutekeirwa okuba nga lukolebwa.
Then there's a road from Iganga through Luuka to Kamuli and Kaliro, I think.
Ya obaba alikoba ate eriyo oluguudo okuzwa Iganga obiteruuka obite Ikaliro obito mu Ikaliro meka iso tuukire kimwe Kamuli oluguudo olwo ena madope wadi baba tentaka kwongera mu byange.
So I know there are other roads, but if we could do those first.
President alikoba ate eriyo edindi aye singa tusobola okola edo mu kusooka singa tutandikira ku edo dakobye.
But I'm a bit proud because we have done some of the roads.
Aye President musanufu ino olw'okuba eri enguudo edikoleibwa.
One of my main roads was the one from Musita through Mayuge to Namayingo to Busia. That road, I'm glad we did it.
Muri kuulira o President akobera ate okunguudo egimu ejakoleberwe niro okuzomesita okwabe Mayuge paka Namayingo.
Therefore, those who say Museveni Mubeyi, now they're Baswairao.
Nabo abakoba ati President Mubeyi oba alimba baswaire President ngakose mu Uganda oyinza okutambula ku nguudo dona wava point edinda ng'oli ku kolansi waire edinda ng'oli ku kolansi baba ekyonongeire mu kyange tokyogeire aye nino bakobera.
Then the road from Iganga to Sembatia to Mbare, that was a new road done by us.
Nga oluguudo okuva Iganga okujja Busembatya paka Mbale lwona luguudo olwakolebwa niseba lwanyi government eno eyenaremu ekulemberwa President Museveni ate yo tujja okwongera ekisanda.
Then reconstructing this Kamuli Jinja, I think we have done it once or twice.
Nga okwiramu okwidaabiriza oluguudo lwaife okuva Eidinda otuukira irala Kamuli.
And then also Iganga Kaliro, we also did it again.
Era nga nolokuva Iganga okujira irala paka Ikaliro bana oko mukimaite mukubireko President omungalo enguudo ejo abandi balimba ayo President aliko kutumula okujira kiriwo.
Then the roads in Jinja town.
n'enguudo egy'omu Jinja Town.
Some of them have been done.
Egindi egikoleberweku omu Jinja Town.
Now, the Maram roads,
Ate ano ku nguudo gya isu gino egy'eitakali.
there has been a problem of underfunding for the Maram roads.
Wabaire obuzibu nti esente gibaire giteekebwaku oba egye bateeka mu mbalirira gibaire nga giba ntono ino.
They were sending 300 million, I think, per district.
Buli disitulikiti babaire bagiwanga emiliyoni 3.
But we have added 1 billion, so it should be 1 point something billion.
Saawa eno bayongerayo obukaire oba akawumbi ak'esente kajja mu disitulikiti w'ogayita ku niddiredde babaire bafuna kaba kawumbi n'obusente obugwirwako obundi.
So that should be able to handle the Maram roads.
Nti ekyo kitegeeza ki nti akawumbi n'esente edigwirwaku kiboneka kisobolese amadisitulikiti okola ku nguudo edo ed'eitaka.
And then the railway. The railway, we have repaired the old railway, but we are going to build a new one.
Ya ngati anekigemegana okugaali egy'omuuka nti gyona giri kwirirabirizibwa era egyo egisookerwaku egyo tubona nti nigyo gyenaani nigyo gyaba osookerwako ate era nga baligiriddaabiriza.
We have been talking with the Chinese and other groups, but I am also thinking of using the UPDF to build it, because the UPDF are able to do anything you want us to do.
O President yakobera ati ababaire agezaako okutumula n'Abachina ayabona amagye gano engeri gye galikolamu emirimu kusa ndowooza gasobola okola kusa okulwairwe ate galina empisa.
You see what they have done with Nambole?
Mubona Nambole nti magye n'agaayiddaabiriza.
Recently they did the new terminal.
Bakola ku airport oba Entebbe bayigulawo omukutu ogundi enoni wedigwa.
Nawulira nti bano Abannayuganda batamanyi ebirungi bwe bagendayo wano waluga Dubai
muri kuwulira President wasekere ati aba batatera kwabayo oba abayo balowooza nga ati bali mu Dubai ate nga bali mu Uganda owa President Museveni zena kanseka mu weno sekemu
boti bamanyi nti Africa esobola okukola ebirungi buli kyebalaba bakigeraganya nekyabagwira.
Kyova nti tebamayite nti n'omu wa Africa tusobola okukola okusa kyova abantu batera okugwirana n'ebyabantu abazwenza ebyabazungu nga balowooza nti n'ebyo bisoboka twena tusobola.
So therefore we can do whatever we want to do, but the big problem we have now is corruption.
Ya owekitiibwa President akobere nti n'olwekyo tusobola okola ekisoboka okolebwa aye ekizibu ekiriwo ekinene ino niye enguzi.
Recently there was an audit by Auditor General which showed that there were many ghost workers being paid.
Waliwo ekitongole ekiboneka nti nikyo ekirondoola emirimu n'ensansaanya ya gavumenti kyabire okuzuula nti abakozi ab'empewo oba emizimu egy'abakozi giri mu mingi ino aye nga babasasula esente nigyaba.
Abakozi ab'emizimu
oba ab'emizimu
ab'emizimu abo bali kulya sente kamaara.
I thought my husband was going crazy until I saw this.
Deal with them.
Ate obukiiko bwa Parliament bwabaire bukoma nti bwakola ayo President nakoba ati bo mwibi oleke abagemaganya amateeka epoliisi naki bakingiremu baboneke nti iwe omulyake bakukolaku.
If the Auditor General has shown that, then the next stage should be CID, not political, because political would have been bypassed by that time.
Kidi ekitongole kiba kitulagira ekyo kitegeeza nti ekiyiririra tweba twetaagisa CID oba bambega aba gavumenti oba aba poliisi ogemaganya ekintu ekyo so tibabo bufuzi kuba byo bufuzi balina engeri gye bagemamu ebyabwe.
what these young people were saying, Simba and the other one, about the opposition, this one we know, we in the security system.
Yeah, o president aliko bati ababaira no Simbwa no muganda we ebya batumuireku ebigamagana na ababavuga ni president Museveni. O president abimaite.
And at the right time, we are going to expose these bogus groups, what they call opposition.
Era ekisero ekirituuka abantu bano balizwayo ni babambula babalagayo mu bulambalamba oyo manyanga waabwe gye bakola yena.
They go talk with the Europeans to see how to force Uganda to be a puppet of foreign interests.
Nti baja Muse Dokuluya bayogera ebintu byona bye boogera nga benda okufuula Uganda okubanga tunonereza bunonereze oba tuli kapeti oba bakozi babala abazungu nga bali kwogera ebyo byona oti Ssabalwanyi asirawo asobola agemerera ensi dino emyaka gino gyona.
Omunyankole says
Omunyankole akoba eri olugero lw'Ekinyankole.
Kibwa nkurata okugoberera omuntu ng'embwa bwegoberera mukama wayo. Kibwa nkurata.
Mbwe Munyankole akoba ati eriyombwa abanga nonererya omukama waayo.
They do that in other countries. They have been doing it in other African countries.
Babaire bakikola Musa edindi eda Africa nga bade benda ifa atube bagoberezi bugoroberezi kuba nonereza bunonereze.
And also some of the other third world countries.
Nensi diredi edikari okulankulana obulungi.
But they don't know how strong the NRM is.
Aye tibaidi nti NRM tibaidi mani ga NRM gali oti ganfunza nto.
Like, you know, some people announced we are not going to give new money, new loans to Uganda. We are moving forward.
Nga abandi wabakoba nti Uganda tibajja tuwa sente kodi tibajja tuwa buyambi ayera na ile tibali tuwa Uganda ekali were atukatambula.
Uganda will grow at even a faster rate than before.
Era Uganda tulikulankulana ku speed eyamangu okusinga ku wetwali yetu biseyo oba yetufiire.
Because the strength we built it by ourselves.
Olwokuba obuvumu bwaife bwetuzimbye tubuzimbye ku musingi gwaife bene.
The only people who helped us,
okutolaku abantu abo abatuleka kweinuma,
two African brothers,
ensi ibiri edomu Africa.
Mwalimu Nyerere,
owekitiibwa omugenzi Mwalimu Nyerere eyali president wa Tanzania,
and Samora Machel.
Ni Samora Machel.
That's all.
Nabo bonka.
All the others, if you want to help, you help. If you don't want, bye-bye.
So ababakoba oba benda otwamba batwambe oba tibenda byayibwe Ssabalwanyi aliwo aida kukulangulanya ensi eno.
Therefore, those who miscalculate
n'olwekyo ababa bala obubi
that Uganda is a typical neo-colonial African country,
nti Uganda n'ensi eyo ey'owansi eino mu Africa
zebamanyira.
President Museveni dirensi edindi debamanirira.
The Uganda is under NRM is a totally different cup of tea.
Uganda yanda uloino.
We built our strength by ourselves.
Obuvumu bwaife twabuzimba bene.
And we can defeat anybody who challenges us here in Uganda.
Era eyepankira ku Uganda yena tusobola omukuba oba omumalawo oba omuwangula.
Regardless of who backs him.
Ngotwaire ku ebyo oba nani ali tuwagira oba nani ali tuwagira ife bene Kaguta Yoweri Museveni asobola okema mu kintu kyabanga bwali kwenda.
Kaguta mwene
government
Kaguta n'abana Uganda
Kaguta n'abana Uganda bona ayi baba niwo tudumira.
Therefore, what these young people are saying is true. At the right time, we are going to expose them.
N'olwekyo banaba bairano kibyobogeire bituufu aye baida kutuuka ekiseera babalage oba baanike amazima gaibwe.
Finally, I want to thank the people of Busoga.
Ekisembayo Okaguta Yoweri Museveni atako kwebazya alikwebaza abantu ab'e Busoga
because they took part in our struggle.
olw'okuba abantu ab'e Busoga bali ku bantu abamu ab'enigira mu lutalo olwaleeta gavumenti eno mu buyinza mukikubye mu ngalo Abasoga.
In 1972, I was with Kasada. First of all, we went to Busesa. There's a town called Busesa.
Bana Okatonda yatuwairo President Museveni ali kuyijukira bya olukumi lwenda ali kuyidukira ebyaliwo olukumi olwenda ensanvu n'ebiri nga ninze nkalizaalibwa yayidukira ni Kasada woba atambula naye okujja e Busesa baba Katonda yakutuwakirabo.
So I went with Kasada, we passed Busesa, we turned to the left and went inside there.
Baja ni Kasada batuuka e Busesa bayira ku mukono omugoda baja munda eyo.
And we had a group there.
Waliwo group eyaliyo.
Then we had a group in Kityerera Forest.
Waliwo group eyindi ng'eri mu Kityerera mu kibira eky'Ekityerera.
The one with Nkoko and Ntare. The ones who were shot in public here in Jinja.
Eyo yaliyo Ntare ni Nkoko n'abaali eyo ebuna.
Then we had Mbigiti, who was driving a tipper for us.
Yaliyo omukulu yeba yetanga Mbigiti yali avuga tipa nga navuga tipa kulwa Ssebalwanyi.
Then in Jinja town here, on the corner, I always pass there and see the photographer Rubanga had a shop here on the right hand.
Nti mwidinda wano mwali mu Lubanga yali akuba bifaanani era buli lwabitawo aidukira ekyo yena yali awe mwidinda town.
So then in the second round we had people like Mzee Kivejinja.
Munankani eyayiraku yali nirata ifo mugenzi keke Kivejinda.
And they have been supporting you all the time.
Ate eyali nga awa obuwagizi oba sapoti wona ekiseera kyona.
And after the victory, you have been supporting the NRM.
Era no olutalo n'olwawa era omugenzi Ekivedinda n'Abasoga mubayire era nga muwagira NRM.
So therefore, I'm very happy that we are celebrating now.
N'olwekyo President musanufu ino olw'okuba nti tuliddaguza olunaku luno saawa eno.
What you need is to listen carefully to the message of the NRM.
Kyemwetaagisa Abasoga okuba nakyo n'okuba nga muwuliriza endowooza n'ebyo NRM byebakoba era byebawa.
Muwuliriza bulungi.
Muwulirise bulungi.
The English say, many tongues spoil the broth.
Nti mu Luzungu eri akagera akakoba nti enumi edindi enumi eningi direetera okwonoona enkulankulana.
In Runyankore they say, endimi nyingi itukuza obushera, which means that too many tongues make the porridge spoiled.
Nti mu Runyankole lwona luliyo olugero olukoba nti enumi eningi direetera okwonoona obusera.
When I came here in 2018, I again told you what I think you should do.
Nti owekitiibwa President bwe yayida mu 2018 yabakoba kiki kyomuteekeirwa okola.
The ones with the small homestead.
Okuboneka okola nimwe omuyina amaka amatono.
Like the ones of 4 acres and less.
abaina ekyokuboneraku abaina eitaka eriweza eka eina
no pira wansi.
n'obwira wansi ina isatu ibiri ndala.
In 1995, I was here talking about the same thing.
Nti ni mu 1995 President Museveni yali ayogera ku kintu kirala ekyo.
You never heard me talking about a bikado for a small person.
President aliko bati ayo yali ayogera timwamuwuliraku ng'ayogera ku bikado ku muntu oyo alina eitaka itono.
Because to recommend a bikado to somebody with 4 acres or less is to condemn him to poverty.
Nti olw'okuba lwaki tawagira bantu balina eitaka itono kulima bikado w'okoba omuntu ow'eitaka itono alimu ebikado oba ng'oli musindika mu bwavu.
Ebikado, duma, pamba, those are not crops for smallholders.
Nga president wakobye ebikado duma pamba nti ebyo tibirime bya muntu aina itaka itono.
We need those products, we need those crops, the country needs them, but they should be done by people with medium or large scale pieces of land.
Owekitiibwa president akobye ati twenda abantu abalima ebikado ni pamba n'ebyo aye ebyo byandirimiirwa bantu abalina amataka amanene oba agali awo wagati amanene oba wagati ekitegeeza kuva ku eka ina kujja mu maiso.
For the small pieces of land, we recommended number 1, coffee, if the coffee can grow.
Imwe mwina eitaka itono eka nga ina n'okuyika wansi. President akoba nti yabakoba nti abawa amagezi nti mulime emwani.
If they can grow there.
Singa emwani disobola okuba nga dirimibwa mu kitundu ekyo ky'ovaamu.
Then fruits.
Then ebibala.
Then small scale dairy.
N'okulima okwaya okutontono.
Okulima omuddo.
N'okulima onankani eisubi ery'okuliisa ebyayo oba ente.
For zero grazing.
Nga ente mudayira awo kuluya.
Then food crops.
N'okuboneka nga tuba n'emmere.
Then emanju, in the backyard, you put pigs if you are not a Muslim.
Ate era emandu oteekayo baba ebyo biseyiza byange ebibidi bw'oba nga toli musiraamu emandu ng'omaze okulima ere emandu yotaayo ebiki ebibidi.
Then chicken for eggs.
N'enkoko okwaya enkoko osobola okufuna amagi.
Then finally fish farming.
Ekisembayo okuba nga osobola okulunda ebyenanda.
This everybody, you are misusing the everybody.
Bino ebibali obirima tuli bikozeseza bubi.
Because you are putting rice in the center of the swamp.
Olw'okuba tuteekamu omutyere mu bibali omwo wagati ow'ebibali twataawo omutyere.
There is an experiment which I did in Paris in a place called Limoto.
Eriyo president ekyobonerako oba ekyokugezesa ku kye yakola mu Parisa mu kyalo ekyo kyo muwuliire.
I made fish ponds at the edge of the Kibali, not in the center.
Kuba yakola wobalundira ebyenanda ku nkomerero ey'ekibali so ti mu center oba wagati wa Kibali.
And my people there started earning 7 times more from the fish than they were earning from the swamp, the rice in the swamp.
Era we yakobera abantu abeeyo batandika ofuna esente emirundi nga 7 okusinga ku kiki kye baafunanga inuma nga balimu omutyere aye nga kuluno bali kwaya byenanda.
So you can have fish farming which is also friendly with the environment.
N'olwekyo tusobola okuba nga twaya ebyenanda ate nga mu mukidi nti okwaya ebyenanda byona mikwano oba bireeta bigemerera environment okuba nga ebaawo. Baba bano basomere newenjira mu environment ninkikoba nti environment bamaite UPA wamuleetere ate basomereira.
then the Bibali will come back and have water.
N'olwekyo ebibali bidda kuyirawo bisobola okuba nga biba n'amaadi.
And the water now we can pump it to the dry land for irrigation.
Mu bibali bino we munayira amaadi kitegeeza nti tusobola okupampinga oba okuba amaadi ago gava mu bibali gajja ku bukalu tusobole okufukirira ebirime byaife.
How can you say we are going for irrigation when you are drying all the bibali? Where will you get the water from?
Owekitiibwa President alikoba ate oyinza otya okukoba nti tujja kufukirira ebirime byaife aye ng'ate ebibali tuli bikasa.
So the seventh activity, which is a high value, is fish farming.
N'olwekyo ekintu ekyokola ekyomusanvu ekiri ku omuwendo era ky'oyinza ofunamu n'okuboneka nti oyaya ebyenanda.
Sikoberangako omunaku nti lima duuma, lima ebikaado, lima pamba.
President Museveni alikoba nti takobanga kubana ku nti mulime ebikaado oba pamba.
Ebikaado, pamba, this one, duuma. Even nente zaife ensoga oba enyankole ebyo byonna byetaaga ettaka eddene.
Nti newediba ente daife, the local breeds.
Yes.
The president is talking about the local breeds. The Kisoga cows.
They need big land.
They need big. Etagisa eitaka inene.
So therefore, I'm coming back to again talk about this and also check what's happening.
Nti president ajja kuyira era tulida kwogera ku bintu ebyo.
Mwebale ino Kibumba abakuume.
Nti mwebale ino Katonda abakuume. Baba Zena webale ino kunjikirirya okubanga nsobola okuyiramu. Webale ino webale kuyiza.
Ate njagala kwebaza omulamu ojo okukola speech eyiye wakati weyange.
Baba ne yanzirye.
Aye ebyomulamu ogine byange bibadde bigemagana.
Yesewo ne yanziza baba.
Can we give His Excellency the President a round of applause? Thank you very much. Your Excellency, sir, may I have your permission to invite the Master of Ceremonies for the Chancery, Major General George Igumba, to come and present the awardees for today. Your Excellency, a number of generals and senior officers from the UPDF, senior officers from the police and prison services accompanied their chiefs to this function, and they have been with us since morning. General George.